everybody doing? Come on in. This is your coach Karen Oliver live from LinkedIn, live YouTube, and live Wisdom app. Somehow, you guys, I cannot get into my Instagram account on my other tablet that's sitting over here. So this evening we are just live YouTube, LinkedIn, and in the Wisdom Community app. I don't want to keep anybody long, but because I am a commitment coach and I teach on purpose, commitment, wisdom, and health, I want to always make sure, like I told you all before on last week, I want to stay committed to what I chose to commit to. I want to stay committed to what I chose to, and you all know that we do. Who everyone who is following me on all the platforms know that I do Monday check-ins and Thursday what's your therapy. So I want to stay committed. I know it's a long weekend for most of us, or for all of us, and I know some people may be on vacation. And but a lot of us are not, and so I wanted to definitely come here and check in with you all to see how your week is going. How is your long weekend going? I know a lot of us is returning back to work tomorrow. A lot of kids, a lot of college students are returning back tomorrow. So what a great long weekend to catch up on some stuff, right? And so I just wanted to come in here and check in. So you all on Wisdom, come on in. Everyone who is on YouTube and LinkedIn Live, come on in. I'm gonna still see if I can actually get my other tablet and come up on the Instagram. But I'm going to take a quick break, you guys. So I can bring in the Instagram because I want to chime in with Instagram as well. Last week we brought in Instagram. So let's take a quick break and we'll be right back. We'll give people time enough to come in. All right. See you all. So I'm going to try to chime in with Instagram since my other tablet um, actually had too many gadgets. But you can never have too many gadgets, okay? So you all just want to see how your week is going. How's it been? What is the remedy for this week? What do you all have going on this week? What are some things that you are trying to accomplish for the end of this week? Um, and so I know that you all are out there probably doing some exciting things today, or have went somewhere for the weekend. You may just be coming back because you have to get some things done or get some things started for tomorrow. So I want to know what that is going to look like for you, what the end of the week is going to hold for you all. If you're if you're not doing okay today, what are some things that you are going to do to pivot and change how you feel? And why do you feel like you're feeling the way that you feel? So we pretty much talk about, why we're not feeling so good, and if we are having a happy moment, what are some of those things that are giving us joy, is giving us that boost to feel confident and feel good about ourselves. Let me just fix my camera. So that's some of the things that we talk about for those of you who may stop by, who are not used to stopping by on the Monday check-ins with me and the Thursday and what's your therapy on Thursdays. That's what we talk about. We have different conversations and we have guests and people to come up to share. their advice. They come and share their story about what's going on in their life, and they may give tips and advice, and give encouragement to those out there who definitely need it. So we talk about, you know, things that we've had to change, things that we um, made us not feel so good, and the things that we had to change, to, things that made us change, or pivot, or think about some of the things that were hindering our lives, or what's making us feel so down. How can we target, um, feeling vulnerable? It's very natural, it's very good to feel vulnerable, and some days we're not at our best. Some days we may feel like we've done enough, but there's times where the problem is we just haven't done enough. Sometimes we feel like we've done enough, but sometimes in reality we have not done enough. And we talk about those things. We talk about what makes us get to the root of the problem. Um, talking about life, talking about relationships, talking about health, entrepreneurship. How do we cope as a human being? How do we cope out here in society? These are the things that we discuss. So for those of you who never came by, our station on Wisdom, or our channel, YouTube Live, or LinkedIn, or Instagram, these are some of the things. And again, last week we just started implementing Instagram more because I didn't want my Instagram followers to, you know, um, miss what we were discussing, because there are some people who do need that advice, who do need those tips. And again, it's Labor Day, and so I definitely did not and do not intend to keep you all long. But as I said, for those of you who are coming in now, I said before, I'm a commitment coach, so I teach about purpose. I'm a life purpose coach, and I teach about commitment, and I teach about purpose, and health. And so, if I've committed to doing something every week, for you all, and then I must stay committed to it, because if I'm teaching in commitment, or if I'm teaching my client how to stay committed, and if I'm not committed, then guess what? How's that going to work? If you are not committed, it's like that. It's like this. How can your children follow you on things if you're not committing to the things that you said that you're going? And my daughter, you all, I want to tell you this too, and I'm giving you guys a chance to talk and come up if you like. But my daughter, I'm just finding Instagram, you guys. So trying to pull up app so we can pull up. But it's ironic because, oh well, I wanted to pull them up, guys, but I can't because I don't remember on my tablet. I don't remember my password, which is a bomb. But I just realized on Instagram, um, you know what I did is I did the wrong thing. I was supposed to pull up Instagram on my phone and then go into the wisdom community on Twitter. I'm so sorry. So I have to make that up to my Instagram followers. But anyway, my daughter brought something to my attention, and I kind of like got a little bit upset. And but we actually talked it out. As mother and daughter, she's a teenager, and she told me something that that was something that I needed to work on. And she said, "Well, how can you say I'm not working on this, mommy, if you're not working on it?" And it's like, even though she didn't come out and say that completely, she actually broke it down. And even though I knew what she was talking about, I still wanted to hear her break it down and make me think about it. That's right. If I didn't follow up on something that I was supposed to start doing, and then how do we think that our children is going to start following up? That's just like commitment. When you're committing yourself to something, how can you tell your customers or clients or your family or your peers or whoever it may be, how can you tell them to commit to something when you haven't committed to the first thing? And so I was like, oh, it is Labor Day and everybody's resting or maybe out. But then the light bulb came on. I was like, well, wait a minute, Karen. Again, you all, I have dedicated myself to commitment itself. And so, you all who follow me, you heard me even say that on last Thursday about me sticking with our Thursday conversations and not changing it to Saturdays, making a way for it to fit in. So I was like, okay, even if it's 10, 15, 20 minutes, I still got to be committed to what I have been doing. I still have to be committed to checking in with everybody to see how everybody is doing. Um, so yeah, I'm here this evening, and but earlier I went to the grocery store and I shopped, I rested. I was feeling a little bit under the weather, just a little bit, just headaches or whatnot. I think I was just really tired, and so after I went to the grocery store and cleaned up the kitchen a little bit, and then I rested and started watching Disney because you all know I said I like watching Disney. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, wait a minute, today is Monday. Like I already knew. I said it's Labor Day, but I still have to check in. So that's that, and that's what I've done so far. And it's been rainy here, so and I love when it rains. And so, what are you all? What have you all committed to today, or what will you commit to on this week? What is on your radar that you know that you need to commit to, that you know that you need to do? Um, don't break that commitment. It's important not to break that commitment, not to break what you have promised, what you have put on your notepad, board, wherever that may be. If it's a goal, if it's a standard, um, it's a commitment that you made, and if it's a commitment that you made to others, and then you need to keep it. Um, it's very important, and so I hope you all are getting these things done, or keeping this in mind that even when I don't feel like it, even when I don't feel that I'm at my best, I still have to stay committed to the cause. I still have to stay committed to what I said I was going to do. I still have to stay committed to what I said that I needed to do. Um, I have to know that whatever came out my mouth, or whatever I spoke out my mouth that I said that I was going to do, I need to make sure I do it. Whether it's difficult, I need to find a way to do it because my commitment counts, and my commitment is everything. Because if I don't stay committed, and then um, there's going to be people that's not going to count on you, including your family, because you're not staying committed and you're not staying valuable and loyal to what you say you're going to do. True, indeed, there were times when we didn't commit to a lot of things. I mean, I can attest myself. There was a lot of times that we just didn't we just didn't stay committed to certain things. And then there's still some areas left in our life that we need to pick up. Like I gave you all, told you a little bit about, my daughter and some things that we discussed that she called me out on. And sometimes it can be the very close ones, or it could be someone even that you don't know that will remind you and that will call you out on things just so you can be like, oh, wow, that is something that I need to make sure that I stay committed to. And so the word for this evening, you all, is just being committed. And you all know that I did say on last week that on September the 14th, we are still taking speaker requests, professional speakers from professional entrepreneurs. And we're going to be talking about committing to your season, and there's going to be different topics around staying committed to your season. And also there's going to be Q&A, and then there's going to be a free gift giveaway. And so that will be September the 14th at 7 o'clock p.m. So we are still taking in, getting the speakers and everything together for that. So, like I said, the word for this afternoon, or wherever you're tuning from, is 4:06 p.m. my time, because I'm on the East Coast. Be committed. Be committed to you, and being committed to you means I gotta be committed to what I said. I gotta be committed to what I said I was gonna do. I gotta be committed to doing right, even if it's just being committed to yourself. And then you can work on being committed to others, because you gotta be committed to yourself before you can start being committed to others. It's important. And this is something that I even had to learn over the last couple of years. I had to learn to not give up, not compromise. I had to learn to be in the vein of caring and accepting caring, whether somebody else accepts caring or not. But accepting caring and accepting what caring is called to do, accepting what caring is called to put out, whether anybody agrees or not. I know that I have a task to do. I know that there's an end goal. I know that there's a promise for me. But I have to stay committed before I can receive anything else. I gotta stay committed to what I am destined to do. And that goes for you all too. So just be committed to yourself. So you all, if I'm going to open up the floor, because again, I said I do not want to keep you all on today, but I want to stay committed in coming here and doing the Monday check-ins like we do. So if any one of you have any questions for me or would like to just come up and share and give advice to the audience, feel free to do so. Or now you have it to where on the live feeds, on all of the live platforms, you can comment if you don't want to come up and share. You can comment and leave messages. And I just want to open this up to you all too as well, that we are taking enrollment for the Master to Success, which is the life coaching program. It is called Master to Success. And then we have a health and nutrition program. It's a dual enrollment. So when you hear me say both, just think of it as a dual enrollment. We have a health and nutrition program that's called Eat Well, Think Well. So we have been rolling that out as well. So if you have any questions about it or would like to message me, feel free to message me or email me and I can tell you more and share more. But today, be committed to what has been placed in your hands. Now, there is somebody from Wisdom that would like to come up, and I am going to bring her up. Fly Girl Diva is coming up in one. Now she's here. Hi.
Hey.
How are you doing?
Hi, Karen. I'm doing good. I'm actually very, very new to Wisdom, like 24 hours in.
Welcome, then. Welcome.
Yes, I'm just standing in the hallway, like, and then I ran into your live, and I'm like, let me come and introduce myself to this queen. Loving everything that you're talking about. So I just wanted to introduce myself. I'm also a life coach, but I'm new to it. I graduated last year from Breakthrough Academy. And so, it's a new venture, but I've been in media for the last 15 years as a radio personality, and I have my own talk show.
Awesome.
So I just wanted to connect, but I love what you're speaking about being committed, which is very, very important, because society teaches us to be everything but ourselves.
Right.
And the number one reason why is due to fear. People have, fear takes over, and it just manipulates your original DNA. So yeah. I also like, what you're talking about as far as staying committed. And first you have to be committed to you, loving you, accepting you, yes, and all of your flaws. Because once you do that, no one can touch you. It's nothing anyone can say or to deter you because you love yourself more than anything, which then in turn will help you continue to push your purpose. Because we all have one, and you don't really know what that is until you truly know who you are. So I love what you're speaking about. Yes. So I just wanted to come up and introduce myself,
Well, thanks so much, Fly Girl Diva, and welcome to the Coach Club. And yes, I'm following you now, and I would definitely love to check out your radio show.
Yes. I am on iHeart Radio on 103.5 The Beat here in Miami, but it's also syndicated. It's called For the Culture. I do a lot of things with discovering, unsigned artists and giving them a platform to, showcase their music.
That's awesome.
Yes. But my talk show also is catered to small business, Black Women Spotlight, organizations, celebrity news, celebrity interviews, and everything else in between. So,
Okay, awesome. Yes, I'm definitely gonna check it out.
yes, I'm coming back now. I haven't uh, done my show in Miami with COVID and everything shutting
Yeah.
down, but I have like a new production now, so I'll be coming back soon as far as with my show, which is called The Divas Lounge.
Okay.
So yeah, and so I'll be looking out and following you. I like to follow other coaches since that's a new ground for me. Even though all my life I've been a coach,
Right.
I'm sure you was that person where everybody comes to you running to you about advice. You're like, well, shoot, this is what I need to do.
Right.
So it's always been a part of me and something I always wanted to tap into. Radio is my first love, television, but I'm like, God was pulling on me like, hey, this is a part of what I need you to do for that kingdompreneurship, in the marketplace. And so I took the leap through COVID, and so I'm excited about building that.
Awesome. And I'll be happy to connect or collaborate with anything in the future. Yeah.
Thank you so much. I followed you as well. And so the speaker thing that you guys have going on, tell me a little bit about that because I kind of came in.
Okay.
On the back end.
So we're gonna do. I have a podcast, and the podcast is an extension to my brand, Women Committed to Dreams, and so we're gonna be live on the podcast, and we're gonna be streaming, and we're gonna be talking about staying committed to your season. So yeah, it's September the 14th, and yes, we're taking speakers. So if you're interested, we'll love to have you.
Yes, I would love to be a part of that.
Awesome.
I would love to, yes. So I will, do I need to email you or how do I need to go about that?
Yeah, actually, you can just message me. You can message me here, or you can email me, and I can also just chat in my email as well.
Okay. Okay. So how long you been on Wisdom?
I've been on Wisdom since last year. So actually, the owner, I guess, was rolling it out for a test, and I found out about it about email. So we were just waiting for them to critique and fix the kinks and bugs and stuff. And I think it was October when they rolled out last year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, I was wondering because I got an email too about becoming a part of it. I'm like, okay, but I've never, you hear about it. So many apps now. And I'm like, I've never heard of this. And I've seen the reviews and that it's like a pretty dope big app. So I'm like, okay, let me come and check this out. So I'm glad I did.
Yeah, it's really great. It's a really great tool.
Yeah, definitely. You're on like other major platforms as well?
I am. I'm on Instagram. My Instagram handle, I do have embedded it on my profile, Instagram and LinkedIn, and I'm also on Facebook. So I don't think I have Facebook plugged in here, but I'll definitely send you a message with the Facebook name.
Okay. And what platform is your podcast
on?
on?
Apple, Spotify, Podbean. I started out with Podbean, and then I started using Anchor. So I think I'm pretty much on pretty much every one of them. Pandora, Amazon Music.
Right.
Have you ever heard of Verbal Radio Station? I think we're on there too.
No, never heard of it.
Okay, yeah, but it's on all platforms. It's Stay True Committed podcast.
Okay. Are you on platform?
I'm not. I actually tried to. I was on there, I think, a little bit last year, and I think I kind of got sidetracked when this started rolling out. So I know someone was telling me, "Oh, you need to just reconnect," because I'm pretty sure there will be, a lot of people who would love to connect and get advice. And so I'm thinking about just bringing it back, signing back on. Yeah.
Yes, and I love that. That's where I've been maybe mostly for the last 2 years, but it's very similar to this.
Yeah.
So with the live room. So is it only that one person can come up at a time?
I think so. I think you talking about here? You talking about Wisdom? Yes. Well, actually, to be honest, I went through others, and I think I did see maybe two people on there. I'm not sure, but I think it is one at a time because I think Clubhouse you can't come up, right? Or you can.
You can. You can have a room. It goes up. You can have like 10,000 people in your room, like at a minimum.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a stage and then there's an audience, so they can see it's like a whole, like a classroom setting.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I
So you
think I
have
remember.
moderators, and then people can just come and listen and be a part of the talk.
Okay.
So yeah. So I was like, can you go like to 3-4 people be on here at one time? But it looks like it's just one. But that's pretty cool too. It's a little bit more intimate,
Right.
one conversations, which is also good.
Exactly. And I think a lot of podcasters, too, when they go live and they have a guest, the guest and, them can talk, at the same time. It's like you can interview them like now if I was interviewed or something like that. So it's really a good podcast as well.
Right. So is it, I think it's countdown for like only 10 minutes. So like if you do an interview, you will always have to keep bringing that person back up.
Yeah, I think it automatically, when the countdown goes, I think you can still see the person waiting and you just have to chime them in and they'll still be talking. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, it was such a pleasure, and I will definitely stay connected.
Yes.
The rest of this one, the speaker that you have on your podcast.
Awesome.
So you do this every Monday?
I do every Monday.
I'll definitely stop by to support you, Queen, and congratulations and blessings on your journey and everything you have going on.
Thank you.
Anytime you need any type of collaboration or anything like that, I am looking to build. I love to meet new people, and so let's work.
That's work. Awesome.
Yes,
okay.
ma'am.
Talk to you soon. Thanks so much for coming
You're
up.
very welcome. You take care.
You too.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. How do I leave? Oh, it's just gonna.
Fly girl. Thanks for coming up. Yeah, I'm still learning too. We got Dr. Roberts. Hey, Dr. Roberts, how you doing?
Enjoying the conversation. I just also want to say before you start your meeting, you can set your time up to an hour.
Oh, okay. Okay, thanks for that. Okay.
Yeah, and I used to do 30 minutes or something. At least to give somebody talking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it does. It does. So you can pretty much set your timer before you come up. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so how you doing on Wednesday?
I'm doing well. I was actually just saying earlier, Dr. Roberts, that I was resting. I was feeling a little bit, I think, woozy early this morning because I was doing a lot of running around during the week. And then I was like, wow, I got to check in with my Wisdom family today. So I pretty much was just resting around the house today, doing a whole lot of running here and there. And I was like, hey, let's get on here and see what everybody's doing. And how have you been?
Yeah, actually, this speech alone, software, voiceover,
Mm-hmm.
now, when I was checking it out, and then I went on and bought it, then I turned my book that I'm writing into audio.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, and I sent it to my wife, she sent back email said, I'm so proud of you, for doing it, just that quick. I did it in a couple hours.
Wow. Well, is it something that you have to get still, even through audio, is it something that you still have to get published or proof edited first before it goes through audio?
No, you the one doing it.
Oh, okay. Okay. Awesome.
Yeah, I sent it early.
Okay. I'll check it out.
Yeah, I mean, I about it, I talked to a few other people, that was on Europe, and actually, one
Oh,
Okay. So,
yeah.
but, all right, yeah, so just want to check in with you, so hello, share my, listener with, what was this, speech alone,
Okay.
yeah, like that,
I'll definitely check that out. Yeah, because I'm waiting to get some things published soon, so I'll definitely check that out.
okay, yeah, if you can, make, live, videos, ads, for yourself,
Okay.
and also put little pictures or whatever you want to make them, in the background. Because it was really fun doing it.
Wow. Okay. Wow. Something new coming out every day, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Well, yeah, if you keep it talking, and I was sitting here working on my book actually,
Awesome.
listening to you and other people. And so if they get interested enough, I stop what I'm doing and just check in, how, like that.
Well, thanks for coming up. I'm glad that you did, and I'm like you too. Just was working on this, and I was like, well, let me take a pause. Let me check in with everybody, and so I'm just glad to see that you are hear from you, and hear that you're doing well and got some things accomplished. That's very good.
Yeah, my book is real it's unaware of your awareness. It's on Amazon.
Okay. Yes, definitely will be pre-ordering that and checking that out. So you all hear it. Go pre-order.
Yes, it is my journey of being overcoming dyslexic
Mhm.
in and out with a PhD in philosophy, a bachelor's in humanity. I have growth and taught man-woman relationship for over 30 years. So,
That is awesome.
That's, yeah.
A tremendous accomplishment.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, congratulations again. So I'll definitely, so everybody you heard it, go over to Amazon and pre-order.
Yes. And I talk with you later.
All right, Dr. Robert, you have a great rest of your Labor Day. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye. All right, you all. Thanks for tuning in. I am going to let you all enjoy the rest of your day and get some work done. It's always a pleasure to talk to Dr. Roberts. I'm looking forward to reading his book as well. And I'm actually working on something too, you all. And I will let you all know that when time permits. But yes, we are getting ready for the women's panel on September the 14th. And again, I will still keep you all in the loop. Yeah, I will hear from you all, and I will be back, of course, for What's Your Therapy on Thursday, you all. So I hope you all have a great rest of your week and talk to you soon. Bye.